Hello, everybody, and welcome to this video here on the Retro Nerd Showcase. This is a version of an original video I did 5 years ago. So in 2014, when one of my channels, before I found out that if you rename your channel, you lose all your video content that you had, I did a video called Mario Icon or Fraud. And this is me taking another look at that in 2019, 5 years later. So I'm going to talk about whether or not Mario is this icon, or if we put him on a pedestal that he doesn't need to be put on. Now, one thing that is interesting to me is, yes, Mario is indeed the original Nintendo mascot. He sparked an entire generation, myself included. I still remember being 4 or 5 years old and seeing Super Mario Brothers for the very first time. And watching my sisters play it. I was able to play it as well. It is a very good game. So is part 3. But the main thing to think about is he deserving of the pedestal? Now I'm not talking about the status as a video game mascot, or when I talk about icon, I talk about, is it deserved? What new and different things has Mario done over the years? Now, one of the things I compared it to originally was, you look at, say, the Metroid franchise, or you look at Legend of Zelda, and Mario kind of does the same thing over and over again. It's kind of like an old additive of rinse and repeat, because in for nearly 30 plus years, the same thing happens all the time. Mario it's always Bowser. It's always Bowser. Princess gets taken, everything. He doesn't really go to new areas except for Super Mario Sunshine is a different area. Mario Odyssey is in a different area. But Mario Odyssey has the same rinse and repeat method as well. The princess gets taken by Bowser. It's the same thing over and over again. And this is 2019, and this has been going on since 1985. Now, yes, some people would bring up Super Mario Brothers 2, but originally Super Mario Brothers 2 was Doki Doki Panic. So it's kind of, they just put the Mario sprites on top of that. So I'm canceling that game out. Mario 3 is the same way. Super Mario World, it's Mario 64, Super Mario Bros. For the Wii U. It keeps going and going and going. So let's look at the weapons. Have the weapons changed over the years? There's still the fire flower, there's still the mushrooms, but there's the suits. So Mario does have the suits. And I will say also, recently in Mario Odyssey, having Cappy is something unique. Now, I do own Mario Odyssey. I'm not a fan of it, but Mario to me is more of, he's like nostalgia. He is a nostalgic piece that everybody just keeps going back to. Mario keeps being gone back to. There's not really a lot of new stuff that's been. Some of the newer stuff that I remember is Yoshi, which is in Mario World. Then you go all these years and you have like different moves that he could do in swimming, and that was in Mario 64. There was the water gun in Mario Sunshine. It's just, to me, the games don't really evolve. They're still the same type of platformers, still the same bosses, still the same enemy types. Don't mean to compare it to Legend of Zelda again, but he didn't always fight Ganon in these games. He went to different worlds. There was always new mechanics, new weapons, new inventories. Even if you were to compare Breath of the Wild to the previous Zelda game, it's completely different. So to me, it's a change. It's an evolution. So to me, Mario is more of a fraud than an icon. And I know that's not positive to say, but to me, Mario is not an icon. He he is a gaming mascot. I think in the terms of evolution, he's never really the games haven't evolved that much. Graphically they have, but they are still the standard bearer Mario games that they've always been. New bosses would be nice, a new storyline would be nice. Now I know a lot of Mario fans aren't going to like that, but I am giving my opinion, and this is my opinion flat out that it's not the same. And I really think that Mario just needs to be addressed, and that maybe they should take a different boss, do something different. Just think of something unique and original. Mario Odyssey was a step in the right direction, but it was still Mario Bowser Peach bullshit. So, this has been my thoughts and opinions, and I just Mario icon or fraud. I'll give it up to you guys. You guys make the choice. You guys make the decision.